And hello once again. One moment as I make it full screen again. One day I'll get this fixed.
Oh well. I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
Ooh.
Sorry, but going to believe Shuichi too.
I see. I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
Well, you're a lying sack of crap.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Bum bum ba.
Why do you guys hate lies that much?
Because you're a little bitch and continuously lie, and somehow you knew everything that was going on up there with too much detail.
There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know?
Technically, that's true. Never thought about that, but that doesn't change the aspect of what's going on here, or even be relevant.
Some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people.
Yeah, but that's still different than what's going on here. This is a murder investigation.
If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
Yeah.
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably...
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Revenge for what?
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi. I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
How do you plan on doing that? Because aren't we done?
Oh?
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Fess!
Maybe two people put him on the sled.
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her. She asked me pretty eagerly, too. So I decided to pry some info out of her.
I don't believe that.
She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder.
Why would she explain it to you?
On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock.
She mentioned that.
Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder.
For some reason, I'm not believing half of what he says. Only half, because, well, the other half is not believable anyway.
So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan.
See, that's the problem. He can't hurt her.
I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
Well, technically, it seemed like that was true.
You worked together with Monokuma?
Sorry, that's bugging me.
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true.
There, feel better. Sorry.
Kichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
Was there actually a motive or what?
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right? No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
Where does that say he can't?
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted. Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
This for that? But how does that... I'm kind of confused.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Shh, calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge.
Yeah, bullcrap. Moving on.
Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
Wait, what? How in the fuck did that work out?
What?
How? Okay, that... Wait, what? Not that I'm believing him, but I'm trying to figure out how that works. Unless, like, something had to do with the toilet paper, and, like, let's say Gonta went outside and said, toilet paper everywhere, me rolled it up, and then it slid down and did that, so, but no, she would have already had to been dead for that reason.
Huh?
What did
So,
you...
I take back what I said.
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
Mew!
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
No.
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
What? What?
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game.
How?
As the Killing Game Busters!
Yeah, Gonta's like, what?
What busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
In the beginning, he was just like, what if there was two culprits?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
Gonta what?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Maybe they're gonna have fun sliding down the... I don't know. I don't see how this works unless... No, she would have had to have been dead. I don't think she would have willingly sat on the thing unless she was trying to have fun with a sled. Unless that was the whole thing to get together.
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Find out Gonta isn't dumb.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth! He's not someone who lies all the time like you!
Because he could have
No
just
matter
snapped
how
everyone's
naive
neck at
Gonta may
moment's
be,
notice,
I
but...
doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him. He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime!
Unless it was inadvertent. I mean, I don't understand.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
I mean, I'm trying to think of all these different scenarios in my head. Like, let's say the toilet paper was wrapped around Miu's neck and she couldn't do anything. She was sitting on top of the thing and she couldn't get herself off of the lattice. And so when Gonta tried to roll up the toilet paper, that it choked her and then it came undone and then she slid off the edge into the wall. I don't see how this would work.
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Huh?
Cut that out! I told you it's not gonna work!
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
I mean, that's...
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible!
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials.
Why the hell not?
All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
What? Gonta not understand what's going on. But still, Gonta not kill Mew. Gonta really not know anything. And also, Gonta not tell lies. And Gonta not make trouble for others.
I mean, he hasn't throughout this time, but it'd be really interesting if he really wasn't stupid.
'Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why Gonta not culprit.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
She's like the ultimate delusional child.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course.
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
What?
There's already proof?
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why I can't be the culprit!
Holy fuck, monkeys, that was creepy. There's a lot of non-stop debates here.
I am not the culprit. Didn't I prove that to you guys already? The clue is how Mew was killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Well,
Mew
that, I
would have
mean,
totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem. That's wrong.
could have set it up to make... Oh, please don't tell me it's set up to make Gonta kill him.
Possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Yeah. But, I mean, that doesn't stop the whole toilet paper aspect.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait, what if it was something besides strangulation then?
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Kaido is really desperate to make me the culprit.
I am too.
No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara! This is the truth you all adore so much.
No! Gonta not kill Mew! It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
I mean, if he was going to, he would have done it a lot sooner.
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone. There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
Yeah, that's again true.
I believe Gonta too. I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
Maybe he's expecting to get away by incorporating Gonta into it unwillingly. I don't know about that. If we want the truth, we might have to ask uncomfortable questions. Gonta,
Right,
did you
Shuichi?
poop while
You
in
think
the
so too, don't you?
in the virtual world?
Huh? I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
It's just that
something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this. What, you want to suspect Gonta?
No.
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
No.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others. Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone
Shuichi, Gonta really not do it. Gonta not culprit.
I don't think you did it on purpose if you did.
Please, believe Gonta.
Dot dot dot.
We might as well discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all. I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime.
I don't think
Only
he would have
then can we
intentionally.
arrive at a logical decision.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants.
No, it's not what Kokichi wants.
He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
But...
2-for-1 Truth Special!
What?
Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split right now. So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
The what now?
So we're gonna do that again?
Oh, that's the back and forth Shooty McShooterson thing.
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand?
I do. That's the problem.
You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Again, no.
Kaito.
Of course I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth. Split opinion! Seriously, all I think of on that is Gurren Lagann.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I've got this!
No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not kill Mew! Honest!
I've got this!
The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. We have to face the truth, even if we don't want to. We have to defend that point.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He would...
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being...
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
I don't know the first one yet.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance.
I've got this!
No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall. But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
I got this.
Whoops, I meant to
Can't
click
say for sure
Monokuma.
he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Ow.
It's all a lie.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not kill me!
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit? Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a...
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop?
Kibo!
The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the...
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working...
Kokichi!
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not...
I got this!
Gonta not! Yes, you did!
Could have murdered Mew. Oh no!
Which one's A?
I was wrong!
Which one's A? Ah. Full counter! I didn't know this became like 7 Deadly Sins.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
That's not what I said!
That's not it at all. I just want the truth. If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
But... Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
I mean, it makes me continuously think that either he's not dumb, which doesn't seem to be the case, or Kokichi somehow implemented him into the plan unintentionally.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this!
Bullshit.
Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
You're trying to get him to make logical arguments?
Logical arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
Smashes his head against the podium.
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't!
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know! God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta born that way.
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
He said poop.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
I believe that she'd sacrifice herself literally just to do that.
Maki, please, calm down.
Like that works on anyone.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault. Everyone's so upset. But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. 'Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait, what did Kokichi say? All you've been saying this whole time? That's true about Gonta. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. But when exactly did he start using that defense?
That's it.
That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Well, I think this is leading on to what I was mentioning before. Gonta trip over toilet paper. The accident that hurt Gonta, that was... The hammer? That'd be funny. But everyone had that error. Let's say hammer! But Gonta is Gonta. No! I'm going to die. Ugh. Well, you are a fraud. Well, I'm a fraud, because I'm playing you. Too many mistakes. Do they think I did it? Why would they think you did it? I mean, what part of that? They would just vote on one or the other.
Is this really the...
No, it's not.
We can't let it end.
Make preparations and retry. Nope.
In my opinion, as...
That's ridiculous.
Whoosh. Holy crap. Dun 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 dun. Already got this, thank you.
That's it.
Okay. No. I was gonna say maybe he not know colors.
Damn it.
I mean, could it have been everyone's?
This is it.
It is the avatar error. I thought that affected everyone though.
When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Oh, I thought that meant everyone. To someone's avatar. Okay, now that makes more sense.
An avatar
Someone's.
user error? Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
Or...
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
if that error is what's affecting Gonta, and it's making him forgetful and loopy, then what was the error? What could it have been? Hey man, it's Gambit! Woo, I thought that was a K. Is there a K? Memory. Memory loss. O. R. Y. L. O. S. R. O. O. L. S. Of course it wasn't in where I was wanting. Complete.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
That would explain a lot. He had a weird
He
dream.
started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world.
Unless someone intentionally did that and used him in the virtual world.
Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
I mean, if you accidentally murder someone and don't remember any of the aspect of it, is it still considered murder even though you were trying, or is it just an accidental death?
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused.
Well, you're gonna remain confused until I bring up the next episode of Danganronpa. So, I will see you peoples next time.